This is Mario Central, eagerly waiting to take down the fakes of Fennec. Haha, try saying that 5 times. Fakes of Fennec, fakes of Fennec, fakes of Fennec, fakes of Fennec, fakes of Fennec. Okay, forget I just mentioned that. I am Justy, the toughest of the toughs and the most popular guy in all of Fennec. In other words, I look like Justy without even putting on a disguise. I felt like adding in that other just because it's Justy. Just Justy. I am looking for the just Justy, not the blue 6 Justy. I want the true just Justy. I would laugh if that was his last name, Justy Just. A Pokemon gym leader in a prestige precept center. His name is Just Justy, and he is fighting for justice. That would be horrible. Oh my goodness, but the main thing we're going to be doing in this episode is taking down the team of Justy and whoever along comes in the way. Because the thing is I never actually really got to show their team the last time because I just cut to their shadow Pokemon. So I'm going to show you the team because, as I mentioned before, you'll be fighting. These are, again, 6 guys that you can keep fighting throughout the game. So when you get to level 50 or when you complete the game, you'll get them at level 50, and they have pretty good partners. I mean, you think about it, Goldine's eventually going to become Seeking, Horse is going to become Kingdra, and this guy's going to become a Metagross, for goodness sake. So, I mean, you're going to get good experience from these guys, so make sure you keep battling them if you want to grind for experience. That's why I kind of want to show off the team, so that way you know what you're facing later on. Take this! It's funny. He looks nothing like Justy even without his disguise. What is he talking about? He may have the blue like Justy's hair, but to be honest, even Justy's hair is more blue than that. You are not the true blue, sir. You've got to be a bit more darker. And he doesn't even like. How would anybody mistake him for Justy? He thinks he's got the persona of Justy so down that he doesn't even need the disguise. That's not true because I can see right in your face. And you are not Justy, sir. You are a cipher grunt dressed in an odd fashion. Uppity brat! Oh, how dare you! Oh, that is just... How dare you say something like that to me? When I get serious, the consequences could be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's why you ran away, dropping a battle CD. Okay, yep, that makes total sense. So again, as I had mentioned before with the battle CDs, I'll be showing the ones that you really can't find that well in a bonus video. And probably in the bonus video as well, what I'll do is I'll just show all of them and just show clips from my LP. You're too young a kid to understand this, but women, they like smooth guys. So I figured by impersonating Justy, I'd be a homing beacon to the ladies, but... all the women here are my comrades in arms. They all know me. There's no point in chatting them up. You know what? He makes a good point. Why even bother if these are all your comrades? Oh my god, that's funny actually. That's a very good point. Oh my goodness. I like this man. Oh, that's funny. Is there anybody in the city that's not oh, no. All the women have been taken. Because there's the old guy in that house over there. There's the old guy that's just being like, well, when back in my day, I used to battle in Pyrite all the time. So, yeah. He doesn't have anyone original to chat it up with. And he thought by impersonating Justy, well, I guess I could work, but remember, he is Mr. Annoying, so that isn't going to work for the entire time. He's got to think of something new. Oh, jeez, that did a lot. What I'm going to be doing from here on out is trying to level up Leave and Bluebee, because they are very close to their evolutions. Leave, I think, is actually 1 or 2 levels away. I can't remember. Basically, I'm waiting for him to learn Feint Attack, is the reason why I'm holding off on evolving him, because I do have the Leaf Stone, but I do not want to use it yet. And Bluebee is going to evolve at level 32. So in this video, I'm just going to be training Athena all the time, along with just Bluebee or Leave, depending on which member of the Rainbow Six I'm facing. But although I can't really tell, because I can't really remember which one's which, I'll just kind of go at it anyways. Yo! What I've realized with these brothers, though, is that they don't always necessarily associate with their type. Like the blue guy, for instance, right? He used 2 water Pokemon, sure, but he also used a blue Pokemon that wasn't a water type. It was a Steel and Psychic. So, I mean, They've got different taste. Oh my goodness, he didn't die. Please kill yourself. Okay, thank you. That would have been actually bad had he been able to live, and then he probably would have been able to take out Athena. Oh my goodness. I mean, this guy, he's staying true. He's going to eventually have a Muck. He's going to have a Golbat or a Crobat, and then he's going to have a Weezing, and also a Tentacruel. So, I mean, those are pretty good. Those are all poison types, so he's not actually choosing, like, oh, I'm gonna go with a purple Pokemon or something. He's actually going by the type, so I guess it just differentiates between brothers. Some brothers are more, you know, racist compared to the others because they only want their specific color, their specific type. Because, you know, the brothers are completely... Think about it. They only like the colors red, yellow, brown, blue, yellow, and... Oh, sorry, I repeated yellow twice. And I meant to say green. Oh, well. I think that notion has completely been stricken down. Wait a second, you're not normal? Oh, I didn't know this. Elowen, you didn't tell me. How could you lie to me? Dude, she actually seemed like she was normal. Oh, I completely forgot. I was just... Because I haven't, honestly... The last time I played this game has probably been since the time it was released. Because, well, again, when I first got this game back in 2005 when it came out, I remember when I saw the trailer and I was like, oh boy, this goat looks good. And I must have played it about 5 times in a row because it was one of only 4 games I had at the time. I had this, I had Mars Sunshine, I had Melee, and I had the Zelda Collector's Edition. So, I played this, needless to say, I played this game a lot. So I played it about 5 times from 2005, I think, to 2007 and 8. And then after 2008 is when I started to, you know, really go out and get some games for myself, you know? And then that's when I never really looked back at the game ever since then. And now I've taken it up, and I remember most things, but obviously some things like this I don't know. Like, I completely forgot, because she seemed normal to me. When we talked earlier, she was like, welcome to the Prestige Press-Up Center. How are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm doing cool. No, you took down Blueby and made him cry. How dare you? That was not cool. Oh, well. At least Nuzleaf is hanging in tough there. But anyways, guys, we have ourselves a new Shadow Pokemon. It is Natu. And Natu, in my opinion, is... I don't know. I don't really care for him all that much, to be honest with you. Mainly... I don't know, I don't really care for the Psychic Flying type that much. Although it gets rid of the Bug weakness for Psychic types, it still has Dark weakness, it still has a Shadow weakness, it still has an Electric weakness, it still has an Ice weakness, it still has a Rock weakness. Needless to say, it has a lot of weaknesses now. The only thing that Natu does well is... Well, it's a pretty good killer of the fighting types. I mean, you think about it, nothing's gonna hurt them. I mean, the fighting types have nothing on this thing. So if you need someone on your team that can take down fighting types, this is the person to go to. Otherwise, Exatu itself, I don't know. It may be I find it's just very frail defensively. Like, one hit from a Thunderbolt and it's dead. One hit from a Shadow Ball, it's dead. It just can't stand up to much. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the power to compensate either. Like, I don't think Psychic... Unless it's, like, completely higher level than you. Because the only times I've ever had trouble battling an Exatu... have been when it's like 10 levels above me. Other than that, when it's at my level, man, it's really no problem. Like, honestly, it's not that big of a deal of a Pokemon. If you want to go for it, by all means, it's a fighting killer for sure. No fighting type can take it down unless it's faster and uses Rock Slide or something. But anyways, that's what I think about that. Where did my wife go? I really should tell him, man. I feel bad. I'm sleeping in his bed. I'm making a ruckus in his home, and he's just like, where did my wife go? I think he at least deserves the truth a little bit. Oh, I've seen that kid before. Wasn't that at the Desert Lab? No, my mistake. I'm Justy now. Ha ha ha. I couldn't have seen him. Hi there, I'm Justy, and I brawl for justice. If it's advice you need, I'm here for you. Huh, lab in the desert, you say? I don't have the faintest idea. You don't believe me. You little snoop, why can't you just let certain things slide by? If I let certain things slide by, you think I would be the hero of this game? I don't think so. So I think you should take back your statement, Reesix, and think it over clearly. Because clearly you don't know. And I think this guy actually didn't end up replacing his Houndour, did he? No, so he's just going to stick with the Slugma and Numel. So again, you're going to have a Camerupt and a Magarko to face against this guy level 50 at some point. So look forward to that. Again, very good experience of having a Camerupt and Magarko, so not too shabby. But one thing, as I was saying before, like, it's kind of funny how they're like, instead of also being the Rainbow Six brothers, they're also like the racist brothers, because they only care about red, yellow, brown, purple, blue, and green. That's the only colors they care for, and that's the only ones they're going to use. They're either going to use the types of those Pokemon, or they're going to use the colors of the Pokemon. All of the Pokemon, they're like, no, they all suck. I think we've got the Ku Klux Klan here, fellas. Jeez. I had to go there, didn't I? Oh my goodness. But let's take down these Pokemon. These fights are actually kind of easy. They're really not that, they're really not that tough. I mean, they're only level 20. They're kind of like the Pirate Coliseum. But I guess because it's all the training that I did in Mount Battle, and also in the Pirate Coliseum itself, but the game's giving me it to do, so why not, right? There goes Slug. Wow, I forget how hard Slugma is to train at first, my goodness. He could barely take anything, like one shot. Oh, he made it to 31! Yes! Oh, okay, it is Feint Attack. Oh, wow. I didn't know, it was either 31 or 32 that he learned Feint Attack. I couldn't remember. Alright, fellas, it's time. I think I'm going to get rid of, I kind of like Secret Power right now. It's a strong move for him. I'll get rid of Bullet Seed. I don't really need the move, and if anything, I could teach it back with the TM or anything, because I have the Bullet Seed TM. But man, we can finally evolve him, and he'll become one of the most useful party members, especially when I get Sunny Day, though. That isn't for a while. You're our worst nightmare. Why, thank you. I've already told you this. Bleh! Don't you forget this! What, did he try to scare me before he left? Bleh, bleh, I want to suck your blood. Just because you're red doesn't mean you have to go and do that, man. you don't have to, you know. But I think it's time, folks. Let us evolve Leave into the Pokemon that he was destined to be. Let's do it. Congratulations, we now have a Shiftry. Alrighty, folks, he's here. Finally, now the Leaf name makes sense. Look at that, those proud hands of leaves. I love this man. I honestly think, especially with Chlorophyll, he's going to be good. But right now, we don't have Sunny Day. I think, though, you can actually learn Sunny Day with C-Dot, as strange as that is, but I don't think you can learn that until he reaches like level 40 or 30 something, so it's not worth it. You might as well just get the TM for it. But as you can see, he is now just a bit more faster, he has a bit more health, and he's a bit more stronger too. So overall, he's going to be a very good Pokemon, especially under the sun. You don't want to mess with this guy. Trust me. And here's the other Justy. My fellowship is 6, so there's also 6 Justies. There are 6 of us, so our sense of presence is 6-fold. Our appearance is 6-fold too. We're not just bit players. Come on, kid, I'll take you with my 6-fold power. You sure you want to keep going with that number 6? I don't think the number 6 is all that great. You know in the movie 9, the number 6 guy didn't even make it? Or did he? I don't think so. No, number 6 didn't make it. It was only 9 and I think 8 that made it in the end. So, I think you should take back that name, buddy. Let's look at some other numbers of 6. In 2006, actually, nothing really happened. Never mind. No, in 1996 in the Olympics, you know, I think Mr. What was his name? Not Powell. One of the runners got caught one of the top runners got caught for using steroids. Again, not a good number, no, Mr. Greasix. I think you should take back the name and make it a 7, a lucky 7, because 6 isn't working out for you. I wonder what else is associated bad with 6. In fact, people in the comments, leave anything bad that's happened with 6, and maybe they can change their name, because I don't think that's a good number for them. It never seems to work against me. So as you can see, this guy actually is going to have a good number of Pokemon to face when he's level 50. So he's going to have a Balloon, he's going to have a Ludicolo, he's also, what did I take down at first? I can't even remember now. But he's going to have a good number of Pokemon, so again, nice experience as well. Him and Perpsix are really good for experience, because they have a lot of Pokemon, so I mean, it's going to help out majorly. Now Bluebeard needs to catch up and move to level 32. I think I can get him by the time this episode ends. I think I'll be able to get him to 32. That's why I kind of want to show all these more earthquake. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? That's okay. Low Ted, you're not even that strong. As long as it wasn't a Lombre or Ludicolo, that could have been dangerous. Oh wow, earthquake. That's surprising. See, that's what I like about nature power in the, or sorry, not nature power. See, is it nature power? Yeah, it is nature power in this game, because you can actually see the terrain, kind of like how in Generation 3 how they started to do that too, where it's like, here's the terrain you're on, and this move varies depending on the terrain. And in this one you can clearly see that, because right now we're kind of on cement, you know, earthy, and in a gate village it would be the grass, so that would be swift, right? So things like that. Oh yeah, buddy, we get to learn psychic, do it. Oh yeah, this is gonna make Athena so much more easier to train now, my goodness. But I always like that Generation 3 did that they kind of changed the terrain and they include some gameplay elements that actually suit it as well. It's kind of interesting, and I think honestly Generation 6 is going to take this a step further, because now that the battles are fully in 3D, I think the environment is probably going to become a new part of the technique. And I hope it does, because that would be really interesting. I think Pokemon X and Y is going to make some very cool changes. I'll talk about it in just a sec, because I don't actually know what to expect from these guys. You're good, but the way you battle is different. Pokemon are just tools for battling. I've already told you this before, teacher. You are one sick-minded individual. And she has herself a Roselia. Very, very interesting. This should be Greasix right here. He needs this Pokemon. What is he doing? He shouldn't have had a Seedot. What is he doing? But anyways, Roselia is an interesting Pokemon. You know what? I don't really like it in this generation. I don't think you should go for it. Roselia sucks. Like, plain and simple. It can't hold its own. I don't think it was made to hold its own. I think they realized that eventually, maybe let's give it an evolution. And they did so in the 4th generation, then it became legendary. Roserade in the 4th generation is one of the best grass types you'll ever see, coupled with the fact that it's mixed with poison, and it only has a handful of weaknesses. It's weak to Psychic, it's weak to Fire and Ice. And that's it. Otherwise, it's prone to everything else, and I like that. It's not a bad typing, considering grass types have so many weaknesses in the first place. Oh wait, I forgot to count flying as well. It's not a horrible typing. At least it gets rid of the ground weakness for poison, and it gets rid of the bug weakness for grass as well. So it ends up having 4 weaknesses, but at least it negates the bug, and it can actually take them down as well. Roserade is so good. In Generation 4, I love that Pokemon. And Roselia, unfortunately, does not meet those standards yet. Because it can't evolve, I don't recommend it. It can't hold its own. Like, I've never really seen people use this, but don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure there are multiple videos out there being like, you know what, Roselia's awesome, you can all around, this is proof right here. That's probably the case. I wouldn't even be surprised if that was. But for people just starting out, I don't think you should go with Roselia. So don't do it. Don't do it. Listen to the words of a crazy person that talks on with gibberish and mindlessness. You have no reason. Oh, I don't know what you just said. I kind of just skipped it. I gotta stop skimming those, because they sometimes say interesting things. Like in the Pyrite Coliseum, it's kind of funny. Like some of those fights, they're like, what have you done? You have destroyed me. No, like they take losses so hard in this game, like my goodness. And I think that just goes for any Pokemon game. Sometimes the stuff they say at the end is just like, whoa, buddy, I didn't mean to cripple you emotionally, jeez. I'm sorry, man, I take it back. Do you want to win? I'm sorry, I'll let you win. Like, it's funny the stuff they put in. You're good. You figured out that I'm the real Justy. Huh? You're wondering if I'm a fake too? Okay, yes, if you want to be precise, I'm the real Justy impersonator. Hey, he's not a bro! Even Justy couldn't do a thing when we showed him we had hostages galore. He's being a model prisoner along with the mayor and the rest of them right here in Free Jim's basement. If you want to play hero and rescue them, well, you need to deal with me first. Interesting, Faustin. Let's see if you've truly got the impersonation of Justy down. I'd actually like to see this. Because so far the brothers haven't been doing a very good job. They've just been using Pokemon that have been like, oh, well, you know what? I'm blue and I'm going to use water pulse. I'm purple and I'm going to use sludge or stuff like that. They haven't actually been using the traits of Justy, so I'm curious to see what you got for me. I think I'll use Calm Mind and I'll use Body Slam on Cadaver. Oh, Sneasel, that works too. Fake Out! Oh, I can't, honestly, anytime this happens, I hate it when Pokemon do that. Yep, he's got it down. He's got it down to a nutshell. That is Justy in a flash. Double team to the extreme. Aw, oh, darn it. Why did you have to do that? This is probably gonna take a little while. So in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna talk about something. You know, it's funny, as I was saying, that it would be cool to see like some changes to Pokemon X and Y. And it's funny, this article came out detailing how, oh, there's going to be so much changes, like the bond of your Pokemon is going to be much more important. It's going to give you higher levels and higher experience points, right? And stuff like that. It's an interesting take, but the problem with it is it was fake. This man also leaked a Pokedex, a secret Pokedex, and he didn't mean it to go outside. Actually, he didn't actually want it to be displayed in public. He was just making this Pokedex for himself to show what he would like to see in this generation of Pokemon, like evolutions of Heracross, of Pinsir, of things like that. And it wasn't to be taken seriously, yet people somehow found it and they took it seriously as the real thing, and they believed this man. He also discussed points in which he thought would be cool. He also mentioned that he thinks that they were doing, not they, but he thinks that it would be cool if they were to do time travel, which kind of makes sense when you look at one of the legendary Pokemon. But the thing is, time travel has already kind of been done, right? Like the legendary Pokemon Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, they kind of deal with the whole essence of time, right? So I mean, it can't really be done. So I don't know, maybe they can do something like that. I mean, Celebi was kind of like that too. It could travel any point in time and mess around or whatever, I don't know. He was also thinking like the villain organization was going to do something like that too, like travel back in time and mess up with events in the past. So it's interesting to think about, but it's fake. Just letting you know. If you've read those already, it's not real. It's just what the guy would have liked to see in the next generation. So we still have no idea what is actually out there. All we know is the fact that there's an evolution of an Eevee called Sylveon that we have no idea what the type is. Lots of people are speculating that it could be a new type. So it's kind of interesting. And it's also kind of funny because I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do for this game. Like, I am very stoked for this game. It's going to be awesome playing a Pokemon game in 3D on a mainstream Pokemon game. This is cool too. This is beyond cool. But an actual mainstream Pokemon in 3D, that's something. We've never seen that before, and that's going to be cool. You know, I can't wait for that to happen, and I think this is going to be an easy capture. Not too shabby, Meowth. Not too shabby. You know what's something funny? Chugga actually used this Pokemon Persian in his LP, and I don't know. I don't too much like Persian. He's never really worked out for me that well. He's fast and he's somewhat strong, but I don't know. I've never found him to be that useful for me. So if you want to take a pass on him, then fine. I have a feeling they might come up with an evolution for him. Maybe give him like a Uber Cat. Maybe make him a Lynx. Let's keep brainstorming ideas, man. Maybe the Pokemon Company will listen to us. No, but seriously though, I'm terribly excited for Pokemon X and Y. It's going to be very interesting to see where the game is going to go and how it's going to develop. I can't wait till Koro releases more details about it, because it's looking more and more interesting as it's going along. I mean, the game is coming out in October, so I mean, it's coming out soon. But anyways, guys, we're going to end things here on this note. We're going to take down the rest of the fakes of Fenax City. This is Mario Central, sleeping in the bed.